Hello, welcome to the Mark Janard Show, the cybersecurity show. In this video, I'm going to break down how to build a Minecraft server for free, right? How to make it stand out through mods, plugins, or basically like unique rules, and how you can protect your Minecraft server from crashes, griefers, whatever you want to call it, okay? So now let's talk about self-hosting a Minecraft server, right? Basically Java. So you're gonna need a good computer with basically enough RAM or CPU power, a stable or fast internet connection, and the willingness to keep your computer running when the server is online. So let's go to step by step. So number one, you want to install Java. So download and install the latest version of Java from the official website. Then download the Minecraft server file. So get the latest server.jar, file, right, from the Minecraft's official website, and then create a dedicated folder. You have to make a new folder, and you can, name it like something like my server and place the server.jar file inside that folder, and then run the server. So double click the server.jar file to generate the initial configuration files, then accept the the EULA, right? The EULA. So open the EULA.txt file, then change EULA to equals false to EULA to equals true, right? And then save it. Then configure your server. So edit the server.properties to customize the game mod, the difficulty, the player limits. Then you have the port forwarding. So set up the port forwarding on your router, which is typically the port 25565. So friends could join from the outside of your local network. You can also share your IP. So give your friends your local IP address so that they can connect, but you want to be cautious. Only share with the people you trust. Now, there are pros and cons to this approach, right? The pros are you have full control and customization. There's no cost except for the electricity and the internet usage. However, the cons are it's limited by your hardware and bandwidth, and it's not ideal for the large communities or 24/7 uptime, right? So in regards to using the free Minecraft server, like the hosting platforms, there are various free Minecraft server hosting platforms, but they have some limitations, whether it's player slots, performance, and uptime. You have Aternos and Minehut, right? Those are popular choices for free and easy to use servers with support for plugins and mod packs. You have Phalanx Nodes, which offers free 24/7 hosting and basic resources and mod support. However, those are not the only two. There are other options, like you can search for the free Minecraft server hosting for more services, but you have to always check for limitations and reviews. Now, the way you do this is you have to sign up on the hosting site, then choose your Minecraft version, whether it's Java or the Bedrock, then configure your server settings through their web interface and share the server address provided by the host with your friends. However, there are pros and cons to this, right? There are pros and cons to this. Now, the pros are, you don't need to keep your computer running, right? It's easy to set up and often with web-based controls. Now, the cons are there are limited resources in regards to RAM and players, right? And you also may experience lag or downtime. Now, there are some key plugins, mods, and unique rules that you can actually put on your Minecraft server to make it stand out and maximize the experience of it, right? And the way you do that, you can use tools like Essentials X, which provides core commands, moderation tools, kits, economy, warps, and more, right? It's basically the backbone for most servers, making management and player experience smoother. You have Luck Perms, which is basically an advanced permissions management, which is allowing you to create ranks and control access to features easily. We have World Edit, that's next after that, which enables large scale building, terrain editing, and fast map modifications that are basically perfect for custom worlds or events. There's Core Protect, which lets you roll back griefing and keep your world safe, by tracking block changes. Now, in regards to plugins, you can use things like Decent Holograms to create a 3D floating text or images and interactive displays for announcements, tutorials, or custom menus. You can use multiverse core, which run multiple worlds with different themes, whether it's creative, survival, mini games, and also allow seamless transportation between them. There is MCMMO, which adds RPG-like skills and leveling, that basically give players long-term goals and a sense of progression. There is Blue Map or Dyn Map, which is real-time web maps that lets players see your world in a browser. They can explore builds and coordinate with others. We have Seasons Plus, which introduces seasonal changes, right? Whether it's weather or environmental effects for a dynamic world. Now, if you want to enhance, your gameplay experience and community experience, you can use the grief prevention, which allows players to claim land and protect their builds from griefers, fostering basically a safer, more collaborative community. There's item join, which gives players custom items or menus when they join or respawn or switch worlds. And it's basically great for tutorials, server guides, or custom tools, right? World Guard extra flags, which adds more region-specific rules like keeping inventory in certain areas, whether it's PvP, arenas for tailored gameplay experiences. You can use image maps or image frames, which lets you display custom images or maps in game. Basically, this is perfect for art galleries, instructions, or unique server branding. Now, in regards to rules and server concepts that are creative to take advantage of, you can have custom events or quests, right? You can use plugins to create server-wide events, treasure hunts, or story-driven quests. There is unique economy systems. You can implement player-driven markets, jobs, or custom currencies. There are role-play enhancements. You can add plugins for chat formatting, nicknames, or in-game rules to support themed servers. You can challenge mods, so you can set up hardcore worlds, time-limited challenges or rotating mini games using multiverse, right? Core and custom scripts. Now, what's the purpose of creating your own free Minecraft server using plugins, mods, rules, etc., and not protecting it, right? So to protect your Minecraft server, you want to do these things, right? You should have basically a multi-layered approach, right? You want to combine technical, administrative, and community strategies. So you can whitelist access. So you can basically enable a whitelist so only approved players can join. This is by far regarded as the most effective way to keep out, griefers, especially if you only add people you trust. You can use anti-griefing and logging plugins. You can, plugins like the Grief Prevention, Core Protect, or World Guard, or similar to, to prevent or roll back, griefing actions. So, these plugins can block changes. They can protect land and basically allow you to undo the damage. You can use logging plugins to monitor player actions and quickly identify and ban the griefers, right? There's also regular backups to implement from your side. You can schedule frequent backups, right? Like every 30 minutes, so you can restore your world to, pre-grief state if necessary. You can disable destructive game mechanics, right? You can turn off fire spread, TNT explosions, and other mechanics that can be abused for griefing. Then there's permission management as well, right? You can use permission plugins like, again, we talked about a little bit, the luck perms to restrict commands and sensitive actions only to trusted players or staff, right? There's also in the real world, there's offerings of DDoS and crash protection. You can choose a hosting provider that has a enterprise grade DDoS protection, or use a proxy based anti-DDoS service, right? Whether it's Cloudflare, Spectrum, TCP Shield. You can set up firewalls to block unwanted traffic or restrict access to your server's ports, right? You can implement rate limiting to prevent bots or attackers from overloading your server with requests. So that's what I have for you today. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you want more videos like this, please let me know that by hitting that subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe and see you on the next video.